Okay, today we're going to try the suppressor on this here Remington, and this is actually 22, and these are the little 22s that we're shooting out of it today. That's what you would call a cheetah.
This is what I like to call the 22. Started off its life as a Remington 700 short action, chambered in 22-250 with a 1 in 14 twist fluted barrel. Sitting on top of it is a Leupold 6.5 by 20, which seems to work just fine for what we're using it for. Then it got carried to the gunsmith, rechambered it into a Mark I Cheetah. Also at that time he had threaded the barrel for a muzzle brake. One of the old muzzle brakes that had it tapered in to fit up perfectly. Since we've had him make us an adapter so we can run suppressor that is actually a 30 caliber suppressor, so that's 5/8 by 24 thread on there. He's got the trigger worked down to a nice crisp 2 pounds and sitting on a nice composite stock, and this thing's been a shooter. It's well capable of shooting sub half-minute groups at 100 yards. Under or over 4,000 feet per second, depending on what little bullet you're putting in there and how you're driving it. Right now we're using these Sierra Blitz Kings in a 55 grain, and they're just about 4,100 feet per second. Screamers.
And we're running it through our Sig Sauer can today at 113 yards. With no earphones. Alrighty. Going hot.
How suppressed is that?
Well, to tell you the truth, it sounded louder down there than it did here. That actually wasn't bad. That's the first time I've shot this cheetah and my ears weren't ringing. Alright, we're retooling up here a little bit. We've got our chrono on there. We're still basically working up these loads. I've got different seating depths here. Getting a little bit of signs of high pressure. You can see the flat primer, a little cratering, the shiny spots from the extractor and the ejector. So we're going to chrono these babies. We're thinking they're running at about 4,100 feet per second right now, so we're going to double check that. Well, looks like we're not quite 41. Of course, it is a little chilly today. Around about 60 degrees. Doesn't take that thing long to get hot. Alright. Changing loads.
Pretty close to exactly where you want to go. That's a three-shot group. They're all touch each other.
And as some of you may have noticed, I am shooting the MagnetoSpeed Sporter on a cam. And some of you were having issues getting that thing mounted on there. Basically all I did was trim a 1/2 inch off the bottom of the thing. You see I still have the rubber pad, you see I'm still using the strap, and there it is. That was almost 41. I don't see it.
It's
Right in the corner, 3 o'clock.
it's more like 1 o'clock on the black, right here.
Okay.
About a 1/2 inch higher than the first shot. Right next to the second shot. Probably about not quite a 1/2 inch lower than the second shot. A little more than a quarter, 3/8 of an inch. Hold still for a second. I'm having a hard time finding that one. I'm guessing it's in with those other two. I'm going to say the second shot hole looks a little bit bigger.
Wow. Catch a mirage. I might have pulled that one.
Yeah, I went to the right. Yeah, to the left.
To the left.
2, 3, and 4 were all good because I grew group.